For the New York Lottery, I am Yolanda Vega. We are back in Fishkill this morning, our 7th trip to this region so far. That's 7 different prize checks awarded to winners from Dutchess, Orange, Westchester, and Rockland counties for a grand prize of $11 million in jackpot prizes. Like they say, when you're hot, you're hot. Our most recent winners hail from Westchester and Orange counties. We're going to start today with our $1 million Powerball second prize winner. He hails from Somers, New York. Please help me welcome and congratulate Darwin Morales. Yeah. Darwin won his Powerball prize from the drawing held on May 4th. Now, he told us his change of fortune was the result of a chance encounter he had with a co-worker at the gas station where he works. So, Darwin, what did you guys talk about? Tell us the story.
Okay, it was May 4th, Saturday night, like around 8 o'clock. I was about to leave from work when I started talking with the cashier and about the Powerball and all the lottery things. And that's when I remembered that was the day of the drawing. So I decided to play a couple of tickets. I usually play $12 because the year has 12 months. But this time I played $14 and I got 7 tickets. And one of those was the winner.
Okay, which was the third line was your winning line, right? What are those winning numbers?
It is 7, 12, 26, 36, and 40.
All right, now tell us, Darwin, you saw all the people rushing in the gas station constantly that day, and you were wondering why they were doing that, and what's the limit on the jackpot? Tell us about that.
I usually start playing when it's $80 million.
80 million, not 100 million, 80 million for you.
80 million.
And that worked.
Yes.
Obviously.
Yes.
And you saw all the people constantly coming into the gas station, and you were wondering, why are they all coming in here? They're not all gassing up. And that's what made you realize that the jackpot was really high?
That's right. It is a full-service gas station, and some people even came over and parked at the pump, even though they were not going to get gas. And they say, oh, just give me 2 minutes, I'll go buy the winning number, or I'll play the Powerball. And that's when I thought, you know.
So you figured you had to get in on it, right?
That's right.
That's right, baby. So you bought your ticket right there at the gas station, and you spent a little more than usual because you had a little, you know, a little inkling, maybe up to $2, maybe you'd be luckier. As it turned out, Darwin won his $1 million prize on his third set of quick pick numbers printed on his ticket, and he missed the jackpot because he had the number, not 35 as the Powerball spot, but he had 17. So Darwin, when you found out that tell us about the day that you realized you won the $1 million. Tell us about that.
Well, I work in 2 places. I work at the Shell station and I work at the Sunoco station in Katsona. And it was a Monday morning, and the cashier of the Sunoco in Katsona was telling the manager, which is the same manager for both gas stations, was telling him, did you hear about somebody winning at the Shell station?
The $1 million.
Right. And he said, no, I haven't heard anything. And the guy asked me, I was drinking coffee at that moment. He said, did you hear anything? And I said, I don't work on Sundays, so I don't know. I kept drinking coffee. 5 minutes later, I remember I bought the tickets. And so I took my wallet and I said, guys, maybe I'm the winner. And they said, yeah, right. That would never happen. But when I scanned the ticket, he said, you are a big winner. And we all started screaming, all crazy.
And then they believed you.
That's when they finally believed me.
How were you feeling when you realized that you won $1 million?
I was so excited. I think time stopped for me. I think because I stopped thinking, I just got happy. I just got excited.
I love it. Well, like all Powerball winners, Powerball second prize winners, Darwin will receive his $1 million in one lump sum payment, netting him a whopping $661,800 that he tells us he plans to put in the bank. So, anything else you want to add about how you feel or what you're going to buy or anything like that?
At the moment, no.
At the moment, you're still speechless?
I think so.
Well, all I want to do is say congratulations, Darwin Morales, on your $1 million win. Yeah. Come over here, Bobby. Come behind it. Yeah.
Hold that pose. Keep smiling.
I think it's permanently pasted there.
One more.
All right, Darwin, congratulations. Go on back here. Yay, 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 yay. All right, next up we have a very ecstatic pair of Powerball winners. They hail from Middletown. Let's hear it for James Bagala and Perry Gower. Yeah! Now, James and Perry are splitting a $1 million Powerball second prize from the May 11th, just 1 week later drawing. So, guys, I hear you're lottery players who like also to wait until the jackpot gets up there. Tell us about your story. What's the limit for your jackpot spending on tickets? And where were you and how did you come about buying that ticket?
Well, I only ever buy a ticket when it's over 100 million because I want to open an animal shelter.
Oh.
Anything less than that's not going to make it.
Not sufficient.
So anyway, so we were shopping, grocery shopping at the ShopRite, and they have a machine, and I just went and got a quick pick out of the machine, and
then you came back and told me to get my ticket,
so
but unfortunately mine was not the winning ticket.
Okay, so you each got a $2 ticket
Yeah.
from the machine?
Well, you only need one.
That's right, you're in it, you gotta be in it to win it.
That's right.
And then tell us about, when did you realize, that was Saturday, when did you realize that y'all had a $1 million winning ticket?
So it was Mother's Day morning, and I'm watching the news, and the number went across the screen, and I realized, oh, I don't have the Powerball number, so I didn't win.
So when you saw the Powerball number and it didn't hit the, it didn't hit the notion that you knew what you, did you guys play those numbers? Oh, that was quick pick, okay.
No,
You
I
knew
sort of look at the number, the
So your
Powerball
number
number,
was
so then when I
23.
look it up the next day, I'm like, okay, I don't have that number.
Yeah,
So
okay.
I didn't win.
All right.
And so normally I don't check the ticket for days later, I leave it in the wallet. But for some reason that morning I pulled it out and I looked at the numbers, I'm like, oh no, I think I got a bunch of numbers. So I yelled to Jim, I'm like, check my numbers, I think I got a bunch of numbers.
And Jim, what happened?
I checked the numbers and realized that he had 5 of the numbers. So then I yelled back at him, like, you got 5 numbers. And he's like, well, how much did I win? And I looked it up online, I'm like, you just won $1 million. And he's like, I won $1 million? I'm like, yeah, you just won $1 million. So we had to check it online again, and we saw where the ticket was sold, and then we saw that's where we bought the ticket.
Wow, and were you believers then?
No, not yet.
It wasn't until we came to this office and actually handed it in, and they said, we have the $1 million ticket.
Oh my goodness.
Because, I mean, you dream about it all the time, and it's like, wow, we really won.
Wow.
It was great.
And now that you won the $1 million and you're splitting it 50-50, what are your plans for the money, Perry?
I guess we'll fill up the oil tank.
For the winter, yeah.
And maybe pay off the mortgage, and we're going to share some with our family, and that's about it.
All right, and Jim?
Basically the same thing. I think it's a great opportunity to, to be able to help our family out, because everybody needs something now, these days. So, with our family and stuff, they're the most important things to us. So.
That's wonderful. Like I said, Jim and Perry will each receive a one-time net payment totaling $330,900. So, any special gadget or gimmick you want to buy for yourselves right away?
No, not really.
Nothing you've always wanted. Now you got $330,000 in the bank. You want to go buy?
I can't think of anything.
Maybe a new lawnmower or something. A ride-on mower. Yeah.
Well, I got a big oversized check here that will help you purchase that new lawnmower. Congratulations, Jim and Perry, on their $1 million win. Yeah.
Hold that pose, everybody look up here.
They're each going to get 330, right?
Correct.
Big smiles, guys. There you go.
I'm always smiling harder than the winners.
We're talking
Because you get to give away all that money. One more.
All right, another round of applause for all our new millionaires. Yay! Well, that does it for us up here at the podium once again for the New York Lottery. I am Yolanda Vega. And now we're going to pose for, Scott, move this. We'll pose for a quick group shot, and then we'll open it up for one-on-ones. Come on. There we go. Yeah. Hold up that ticket.